Ladies and gentlemen, this week is all about the Acid Lab. That is right. The weekly update that started today has a huge focus on the Acid Lab, giving you 2 times pay. And can I just give a shout out to Rockstar for a minute here? Because over the last 8 months, they've only been giving us 1.5 times pay for a lot of things. We've talked about it, we've complained about it, but recently it's all been double money. And I feel like I haven't said good job, thank you for that. And so yeah, thank you. 2 times money is back, it seems, instead of the 1.5 times. So I'm very happy about that. But this week, like I say, is about the Acid Lab. So in this video, I'm going to be going over how to get this thing for free, how much money you can make an hour, how much money you can make with a full one, how long does it take to fill this thing up, what's the fastest way to fill this thing up, what upgrades you need for it, everything we're going to go over in this video. Now, since this is the Acid Lab week, you could be tricked. You could be tricked into purchasing one of these because these are 750k to buy, as you can see right here, but they're currently on sale for 40% off. So you may be thinking, oh, I'm going to pick one up while it's on sale. No, you do not need to pick one of these up while it's on sale. Save that money because you're going to need it here in a little bit, but you can get one of these for free. Now, how do you do that? If you've never done any of the Acid Lab missions, any of the DAX missions, what you're going to want to do is head to this R on your map. This will launch the whole Acid Lab set of stories, which is the Los Santos Drug Wars, which is the DLC that came out in December. So then once you've started up those missions, you're just going to make sure you finish them. The first set of missions, finish all of them. I think there's 6 of them. And at the end of that, you will be awarded one of these. And when I say one of these, I mean you'll be awarded the Brickade 6x6. Now, if you want to turn it into an actual lab where you can produce things and turn it into a business, you're going to have to go to one of these 3 markers on the map. You can go to any of them. It doesn't make any difference. Just choose one of them and head on over to there. Once you've gone over to this and completed everything that you need to do, it will give you the option to spend 750k or 700k, I think it is, to turn it into an actual Acid Lab. And that's what you're going to want to do. So that's why you save the money from buying this. You get it for free and then use that money to turn it into an Acid Lab. The next thing you're going to want to do before you start turning this thing into, or start producing things in it, is you're going to want to upgrade it. So you're going to come on over to this little fella right here, enter the vehicle workshop, and the most important thing is the Acid Lab upgrades and the Acid Lab equipment. This one right here. You can see I've already purchased it, but if you don't have this already, it's $250,000. But for this week, since it is Acid Lab week and we have everything on sale, you can pick this up for 40% off at $150,000. So I would recommend doing it this week because you can save yourself a lot of money. But you definitely need the upgrade because this will speed up production. It'll make it so you can get paid more. You definitely want to do this. It makes a massive, massive difference. Now, once you've done all of that, you've fully upgraded it. You're like, okay, now I'm ready to go. Now what? That is it. So all you're going to want to do, you can either source missions yourself, source like cargo, or you can just like any of the other businesses, you can have them source it for you. To source a full amount, it's 60,000. And in order to fill this thing up, you're going to need to do that. I think it's 3 times. So this is what it looks like inside. This is where your product is going to be once it's been created. And this is where you'll come to be able to sell it. And then the only other thing you need to know inside of here is this right here. Now, this is where you can boost your acid production. Now, you can only do this once a day, and it's not an in-game day. It's not every 48 minutes. This is once every real day you can boost production. And I'm going to be showing you how this all works here in just a second. And then obviously over here, you just have a computer so you can browse the internet. And that's basically it. Now, if you go to your interaction menu, go down to services, go down to your Acid Lab. Now, you can request your Acid Lab wherever you are. So if you're out and about and you want your Acid Lab, you can request it. You can request your delivery bike. And you can also change the Acid Lab name. I'm just going to keep mine as Acid Lab. And you can also change the product name. And you can see some of them are going to be locked. Complete 10 resupply missions. I don't really do resupply missions, so those things are locked. But you can just change the name of it. Now, is this something... It doesn't bother me. Mine is just called Acid. But those are just some things you can do. The product name and this sort of stuff. This was actually added not too long ago, so this is new. But for me, I don't really mind. So your Acid Lab also comes with a motorcycle, which is your delivery vehicle. Now, you can customize, as you can see, both of these. I just went for this like green. It's like acid green color. It kind of made sense to me. But you can customize both of these. As you can see, my Acid Lab is fully upgraded. We got the RAM on it. And just to let you guys know, this thing is probably one of the most, if not the most powerful, like defensive vehicles in the game. This thing can take like I can't remember the exact number, but it's like 50 rockets or something ridiculous. So you can, if there's griefers in the game driving around blowing stuff up, you can literally just drive this into the middle of them and they can't even damage you. You can just drive this thing around. No one will touch you when you're driving this because it's just not worth it. So then what do? You've set this thing up. You've paid the 60,000 so that you can get some supplies. Now what? Nothing. This is a completely passive business as far as that is concerned. Now you can go and do the Cayo Perico heist. You can go do the Diamond Casino heist. You can do some Dre missions. Whatever you want, this thing will just be working in the background. You don't have to worry about it. This is a great business for newer players, lower level players that just want to make some fast, easy money. And the reason it's super easy as well is because unlike some of those other businesses, this is your delivery vehicle, the motorcycle literally right here. So you only ever get one delivery vehicle. Now, don't get me wrong. You could have a delivery where it's like you have to deliver like 10 things. So it's 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10. You got to keep delivering them. You can do some where you get ambushed and you've got to get away, and then there's a lot of different delivery missions, but they're all fairly easy. And this is why I always deliver these in a public lobby, no matter what. As you can see, we're in a public lobby right now because we're getting ready to do exactly just that. So what would I recommend as far as deliveries with this? I would wait until it's full. Just fill this thing all the way up. Just leave it for 4 hours, come back to it the next day, whatever you want. Just fill this thing all the way up and then sell it. And we will be doing that here today together in this game, in this video, in a public lobby. But something I also like to showcase, especially when it's like a double money week or anything like that, I always like to show people how much money you can make per hour with this business. Now, like I say, this is a passive business. It's running in the background. It's just another additional way to make money. This shouldn't be your sole way of making money. You should be doing other things as well. So when I say how much can you make an hour, we're going to see right now. I'm going to fill this thing up, or not fill it up. We're going to have it empty and then put the supplies in it, wait 1 hour, and then we're going to sell it in a public lobby and see how much money we make. Now, I can't imagine it's going to be too much money, but again, this is because it is a passive business. So anyway, without further ado, let's jump in, see how much money we can make in 1 hour. And then we'll jump on to a full one in a public lobby. And the 1 hour one, we're going to do that in a public lobby too. Let's do it. I should also mention, if I haven't already, to fill this thing all the way up, if you don't have the Acid Lab upgrades, it's going to take you 6 hours to fill up. If you do have the Acid Lab upgrade, it's only going to take you 4 hours. So 4 hours to fill this thing fully up. So the first thing you're going to do is, as you can see right here, is make sure you come on in, speak to Mutt, or you can call him on the phone. So, excuse me, Mutt, buy supplies 36. That's because we already have a little bit of supplies down there. You see that? But if you were to fill up a full one, it takes, what? 60,000 is what it is to fill up a full one. Okay, then what you're going to do is, this is the important part. Now, you can only do this once a day. And I don't mean once every, like, every in-game day, like every 48 minutes. You can do this once a day, like a real day. So we're going to be doing this here today. So let's make sure we walk up to it. Boost acid production. So we have supplies. It's going to go through that. And then obviously we just ordered more supplies. So by the time that gets empty, the other supplies will be here anyway. So, and that 4,000, ignore that. That's literally seconds that it's taken to get to that. It's not like he's been sitting here for half an hour or anything like that. Okay. So there we have it. We have boosted production. And now all we have to do is wait 1 hour. That is literally it, because you can't go and source cargo for this, obviously. You can't do anything like that. You can do supply missions where you can go and get your own supplies instead of spending the 24 or 60,000 to fill it up. But I don't like doing that. I don't think it's worth it. So we've gone ahead, sped up production. Now all I have to do is wait 1 hour and we'll see how much we can get inside this public lobby right here with 28 people. All right, guys, as you can see, we're in a full lobby, public lobby. It has been exactly 1 hour. I did join a different lobby. Well, it'll be an hour in about a minute and 20 seconds here. I did join a different lobby because the one I was in, there was one person that was just sitting in a casaca. I don't know how he was killing everyone, if it was with his little missiles or something, but everyone kept dying. This guy was annoying everyone. I'm like, you know what? Why is everyone in this lobby? Have I joined? How is everyone in here? Awful. Have I joined one of those bad sport lobbies by accident? How on earth does everyone in here have a bounty on them? I'm a little scared. This is the first... Someone is trying to blow me up, but they can't because this... Look, everyone died except for me. If that doesn't show you how powerful this thing is, I don't know what can. Okay, we definitely have like a hacker in here. Mod, let's get out of here. If that doesn't show you how powerful this bloody 4x4 or 6x6 is, though, I don't know what will. We just got absolutely destroyed by weapons there, by missiles, and we survived it. So, yeah, we're going to be joining a different one. Okay, we're in another lobby. It seems to be full. The only thing is now I don't know if I'm going to be able to register as a CEO. Let's have a little look. All right, another lobby. 30 people in here, but it doesn't look like there's only a few CEOs. So why wouldn't it let me join? I think if we go inside here, it should let me. All right, so we're out. It is a very full lobby. There's a challenge started, which is quite frustrating, but it's fine. All right, so as always, I always love to park this thing right here. Don't ask me why. All right, now let's go in the back of our truck. Now we should be able to sell. So this has been, 326,000. So this has been just about an hour and 10 minutes since I've had to go around and try and figure out how to, which lobby to go in. But keep in mind, I also had boost production. So I'll give you the value at the end here. Once we've done the boost production thing and what it would be without boost production. All right, where are we heading to? Up here? Sure, right where that guy is that's flying, that's got a big X on his head. Great. All right, so let's speed this part up here a little bit because we do have a little bit of a drive to go. Unless something exciting happens, I'll come right back to you guys. All right, so we're coming up onto our first drop right here. Hopefully it's a nice and easy one. There was somebody around here, but they have since gone. So let's just come in here. Excuse me, don't mind me. All right, let's place these right here. I can hear explosions. It's never a good sign. All right, let's hop back on. All right, on to the next one. Where are we heading to next, do we think? We'll go to D. I can see a fighter right over there, fighter jet. So we're going to try and ignore him. All right, let's speed this up. All right, here we are at the next one. I think we may do incognito mode. Or not incognito mode, like Ghost Dog towards the last couple. The only reason I don't usually do that anymore is because I play on PC, right? And when you're on PC, there is so many people, like hackers and modders and things, that for the most part, I feel like they leave me alone. But sometimes when you activate Ghost Dog, that's when they start getting excited. Because they're like, oh, you think that you're hidden? Well, guess what? I can see you. And then they start attacking you. So I feel like it does more harm than good when you activate Ghost Dog on PC. But that's just me. All right, let's speed this up. This is one of the reasons the Acid Lab is so good, though. Because the delivery vehicle is super easy. It's one vehicle. It's a motorcycle. And people tend to leave you alone on a motorcycle just because of how nimble these things are and how you can get in and out of small spaces. So even if you have people like looking to come after and grief you, if you're on a motorcycle, for the most part, they'll leave you alone. All right, let's continue speeding this up. All right, here we are coming up onto the third one. Where is it going to be? This one? Sounds good to me. Yeah, this delivery mission's fairly easy. Some of them can be... I mean, I don't think any of the Acid Lab delivery missions are hard, to be honest with you. They're all fairly easy. We'll see which one we get for the big sale here coming up next with a full Acid Lab. But anyway, let's move on. There is an Oppressor Mark II hanging out in the ocean, which is very close to me. I don't know what they're doing out there in the middle of the ocean. Maybe they're doing some fishing, but they are very close, which makes me nervous. But as long as we can get these things done as fast as possible here, I'm not too worried. All right, there's one right here. Let's just do that. And then we've got one left. All right, come on, one. Let's see if we can see him. Where is he? See him right there? All right, there's the cops. That's always fun. All right, let's continue on. Do we have to lose the cops first? We do. I think, though, for this, we can literally just call our good friend Lester. All right, remove wanted level. There we go.
Okay, so you're in serious trouble.
Okay, so next one we have here. There is a guy, like I say, just chilling there. But this is our last one. So I'm not too worried about it. I hope he doesn't come. But let's speed this up. All right, here we are on our final one. You really not going to let me in here, huh? You're not going to let me in? It says return to delivery bike. So you're telling me I have to literally be on the bike That's annoying. All right, there's like 3 people that just left, so I'm hoping it doesn't completely fail like it's done to me in the past and everyone leaves just before I deliver. Let's go ahead. One last one. There we go. So the guy on the oppressor, I don't know what he's doing out in the middle of the ocean, but it is what it is. All right, lose the cops? Sure, why not? Can I call Lester again? Is it going to tell me I need to wait? All right, there we go. Sold. 490,000. So, the reason that's 490, and it seems like quite a high number for an hour's worth of work, well, the reason is because we did the Acid Lab boost. Now, if we didn't have a boost on, let's say we were doing this for waiting 1 hour. If we were waiting 1 hour... Why is the cops on me again already? I literally have done nothing. All right, you know what? Let's just head back to our Acid Lab. So yeah, the reason we got such a good pay was because of the boost. If you didn't have any boost on and you wanted to do this an hour, you'd get around 250,000 for an hour. For waiting around for an hour. 250k an hour for a passive business is not bad at all. Keep in mind, it is double pay this week. You're not typically going to get that. But it's still a great business for like solo players, for newer players, lower level players, and even people that play a lot. It's a great business, great passive business. As long as you keep it stocked up, you can just come and sell it whenever you want. The sale missions only take a few minutes. All right, now let's sell a full one of these in a public lobby. All right, so now time for a full one. So first thing you're gonna want to do is make sure you're in a lobby that is full. So as you can see, there's a couple people leaving, but we got 22 people in here. I'm gonna hope there's more people gonna join because you just need 20 to get the max amount of money. So next up, all we need to do is go ahead and get in this. This is just something that I do. I always just park it right outside before I launch the mission. Don't ask me why. But it's just what I do. So let's go ahead and park this out front. All right, so we've still got 21 people in the lobby. That's good enough for me. Let's head into the back. Here we go. We have full product, as you can see. So now what we're going to do. So 670,000 in a invite-only lobby, right? So the thing is with that, obviously, like I say, it doesn't seem like that much for 4 hours work. But you got to keep in mind, this is all passive. For this thing to fill up every 4 hours is incredible. And if you do it in a public lobby like we're about to do right now, you'll see that it's going to be a nice hefty payday for us. Okay, so we got 24 now, so that's good. That's good. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, let's go ahead and sell for 670,400. All right, here we go. Okay, it's telling us to go this way. Hopefully we get a nice easy one. But it is telling us we need to, you know what? Screw that. Let's go this way. More, go away. Okay, so it says take it to the drop-off. What are we thinking? Do we think it's going to be one of the ones where we get there and it's a setup? Or do we think it's going to be a night? I can hear explosions next to me. That's never what you want to hear when you're doing a delivery. Never what you want to hear when you're doing a delivery. Okay. The mini-map, it looks like we're going to be turning here before they do. Or before we get to those 3 people. So that's a big positive. I'm slowing down there a little bit. I mean, they're still just chilling. They're still chilling. They're still chilling. So deliver, actually, no, I didn't even pay. I never pay attention, man. It says 0 out of 10. So we have 10 deliveries to do. Most of the time, like I say, when you're on a motorcycle doing Acid Lab, unless there's like modders, hackers in the game that teleport to you, most people stay away because they know it's a motorcycle. It's hard to catch. You can go in and out of alleyways. But let's speed this up until we get to the first drop-off here. All right, so here we are. First drop-off is going to be down there. It's bloody not. If I would have rammed into that water right there, I tell you, I would have been so mad. Surely I don't have to go down, right? I don't need to be on the bike. I forget about that. All right, let's run down. All right, that definitely landed in there. All right, one down. These are... I was going to say, I don't know if these are my least favorite delivery missions you can do or missions that I actually don't mind. But either way, they are still quite annoying. Should we just go straight here? Yeah, let's go straight. You know what? As I'm doing this, now I'm realizing we have plenty of time, so I'm not stressing about it. But this is the worst. Like, if you do these delivery missions, right, and they're the ones that are up in, like, Blaine County or something, they're actually not very difficult at all. But when you try doing it like this, it's, like, in the city, it's awful. It is absolutely awful. Okay, there it is. Aim, shoot. There we go. All right, 2 done. Let's move on. All right, I can hear a helicopter coming. Don't know where he is, but we're going to ignore him. All right, there we go. Next one. Let's move on. One of the things I got to remind myself is when you get towards the end, you know what I mean? Like when you get towards the end, you have to, well, not you have to, but you will have people shooting at you. Like you get to a point when you're doing these deliveries that people start shooting at you. Also, I think the last time I did one of these videos, Literally, when we had one left, everyone in the lobby left. Like, I don't know what happened there, but I'm hoping that doesn't happen this time. All right, here we go. Where is it? Let's see. You know what? I'm going to get off the bike. I don't trust myself. Even though you can throw unlimited amounts of these, I just want to get it done as fast as possible. All right, on to the next one. All right, there is a guy fairly close to us on the mini-map. So we're just going to keep an eye on him. I don't think it's upstairs. I think it's right in front here. There it is. All right, toss, shoot. Right, in the back of the net. All right, next one. Where are you? Down here? I'll do it. All right, number 6. Perfect. You know what? I don't want to jinx it, but we've been landing these in the back of the net like a lot lately. We're doing pretty well. Now, this is usually the last one when you do certain delivery missions. Not for the acid lab, but if you guys remember the hangar mission, when you have to do deliveries, this one is typically one of the last ones. But obviously, this isn't the case. Is it going to be down here or is it down here? Maybe it's not. No, this one's off to the side a little bit. A little bit different. Okay. It's not going to be up there, is it? Surely. No, it's right there. Should we try and throw it in this way? See, this is why I don't do it. Man, this is why I get off and do it. I can't be arsed with that, man. All right. Let's move on to number 8. All right, this one's down on the beach. But I'm worried. You see that big guy over there with the big X on his head? Let's try and ignore him. We don't want to go to the bounty guy. I can hear a jet flying over me. You see that? If he starts coming towards me, we may have to do some evasive maneuvers. Or just hide from him, basically. All right, we're going to get off again because we know this is going to, you know what, we're not going to get off there, though. That's for sure. We know we're not very good. Uh-oh. I knew it was coming, and I didn't pay any attention. All right, back to this. We're just dropping off newspapers, all right? And there we go. That scared me, though, for a second. Not going to lie. All right, where's the next one? On the pier? Uh-oh, we have people. Luckily, I used to work in Santa Monica, so I know my way around here pretty well. And it's pretty accurate in game, too. So I know exactly where I'm going as I'm about to crash into a tree. Ah! We have evaded! All right. This is number 9, and then we just got one more to go. Skirt. Excuse me. Coming through. All right, it's right here. Should we get off? We're getting off. We're not even going to attempt the other way. There we go. All right, last one, please. And it's right there. There's a guy, a real-life human being, sitting fairly close to where we need to go. So I do need to keep my eye on that. Look. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, let's get out of here. There's going to be a guy right up here shooting. We're just going for it. We're just going for it. You know what? Let's go to inventory, snacks. We'll just eat some of these. There's a guy right up here, though, so I need to evade him at all costs. I don't know if that's him shooting at me or if that was the bad guys. All right, we're in here anyway. We're in here. We're good. We're good. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Excuse me, sir. Last one. Boom. Now we just need to evade the area, right? Leave the area. Don't mind if I do. All right. And I mean, that was fairly easy. That was fairly easy. Like I say, public lobby. How many people's in here? 28. So we are laughing. All we need to do now is leave this area. Just go up our shortcut here, and we should be good to go. Come on. We've left the area. There we go. $1 million. So just over $1 million. $1,005,000 or $1,005,600. I will take it. That is not bad for just 4 hours of passive work. Now, like I say, that's not exactly groundbreaking in the sense of how much money can you make an hour, but that's what it is. That's what it is. All right, let's get back to the freak shop. And that's going to do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned at least one thing here today. It's a very easy business to run. It's an easy business to get set. Well, to get set up, you do have to do all of the Acid Lab, DAX missions and things like that. But it's once you've got it all set up, it's a great passive business. This week being 2 times is incredible. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Or if you have any suggestions for me and other people, leave them in the comment section down below. But anyway, if you enjoyed, please consider hitting that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Turn on notifications so you know when I upload more videos like this. And I'll see you guys, as always, tomorrow with a brand new video. Goodbye.